Hi everyone, Mathis Connor here with Connor Management Group, and this week we're going to look at the best value stock to buy. Today is Thursday, February 27th, 2014, and on the opening slide we see here that this company is in the industrial electrical equipment industry, and we see its 12-month upside potential at 41.2%. On to our second slide, and we see that the name of this company is called OSI Systems. The ticker symbol is OSIS. The industry is industrial electrical equipment. 12-month upside potential 41.2%. Now, no one probably knows OSI Systems as a household name, but if we've ever gone to the airport, we've likely seen their equipment, or at least their competitors' equipment. These guys are in the X-ray scanning business, so whenever you go through check-in into an airport, that's where you would most likely see their equipment. They do body scanning and scanning of baggage. So the name is OSI Systems. The business summary is OSI Systems, together with its subsidiaries, designs and manufactures electronic systems and components for homeland security, healthcare, defense, and aerospace markets worldwide. The company's security division provides security screening, threat detection, and non-intrusive inspection products and services under the Rapid Scan Systems trade name. Its products include baggage and parcel inspection, cargo and vehicle inspection, hold baggage screening, people screening, and radiation detection systems, which are used to inspect objects for weapons, explosives, drugs, radioactive material, and other contraband, as well as to screen people. So I think that's a pretty thorough description that gives you an overview of what OSI is about. So their website is osi-systems.com. OSI is headquartered in Hawthorne, California. They were founded in 1987. They have 5,200 employees. Once again, the ticker symbol is OSIS. The sector that they operate out of is industrial goods. The industry is industrial electrical equipment. The annual revenues that OSI has is, over the last 12 months, was $869 million. Over the last 12 months, the net income was $46 million. And also over the last 12 months, the cash from operations was $71 million. The market capitalization of OSI presently stands at $1.24 billion. So this company is just a little bit on the small side compared to what we've looked at in the past, but it seems on a nice, looks like it's on a nice growth trajectory, that's for sure. On to their products and services slide. What we see is their logo, OSI Systems Incorporated, and we have pictures and logos of their different divisions. The main and primary division is Rapid Scan, which does the X-ray process we just talked about in the airports. But there's also a picture here showing that they can X-ray large vehicles as well. So I imagine they have quite a bit of business at ports looking into containers, is what's suggested from their website. Additionally, in the healthcare unit, it's called Space Labs Healthcare. They prepare a lot of electronic devices for monitoring. Additionally, they have the OSI Optoelectronics division, where they make a lot of circuits for their other divisions, as well as other original equipment manufacturers. Also here on the slide, we see their I guess a clip from their site. It says creating solutions for a safer and healthier world. And we also have two pie charts here that describes where the sales are. The health, let's see, the largest amount of the sales, it's around 45% of the sales come from the security division. Around 25% comes from the optoelectronics, and then also around 25%, maybe 26, 27% comes from healthcare. It looks like about 70% of the sales comes from the Americas. Let's see, maybe around 12% comes from Asia, and possibly another, say, 20% comes from Europe and the Middle East. Onto the metrics page. Over the last 12 months, the annual revenue was $869 million. The net income over the last 12 months was $46 million, and the cash from operations stood at $71 million. The operating margins for OSI in 2012, they were 13.7%, and for 2013, they were 14.0%. The trailing PE ratio, taking a look at their valuation metrics, currently stands at 27.5. They might raise an eyebrow, could be viewed as being a little rich, but the forward PE ratio is at 16.6. So that implies that most analysts think the earnings are going to increase quite a bit. And 16.6 for a technology company, you could argue that's on the low side, that's for sure. The PEG ratio is at 1.3. The price to sales ratio 1.4. Also quite reasonable numbers. And the price to books at 2.5, and the enterprise value to EBITDA metrics at 9.6. So overall, there are signs here among these valuation metrics that the stock should, it's expected to have some upward pressure. That's for sure. The PEG ratio and the price to sales ratio are not high at all. The price to book, argue that's reasonable. Enterprise value to EBITDA at 9.6. It's probably in the middle of the road for this kind of company. The recent closing price, or I should say Wednesday's closing price, was $62.24. The 52-week low for the stock was $39, and the 52-week high was $78.50. So the company right now is closer, I guess you could say closer to its high than to its low, not by much. The 20-day moving average for OSI was $59.51. The 50-day moving average was $56.69, and the 200-day moving average is $65.69. So, as you'll see, that's not a smooth trend one way or the other. OSI had experienced a pullback back in early December. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the average daily trading volume for OSI is 492,000 shares per day. The beta is at 1.0, so the stock tends to move up and down with the market, at least it has historically. And the company doesn't pay any dividends. So dividend yield is zero, as well as the average dividend payout ratio is also zero. On to OSI's price chart. We'll see that about a year ago, OSI's price was around, looks like around $60 about a year ago, but imagine, the price was around $60 about a year ago, and from there it increased to a high of around $80 in late October, and then came early December, and the stock made a very very fast and I'm sure just a very short plunge to around $40. That plunge to $40. It wouldn't surprise me if that was something that happened in under 60 seconds based on this chart. But at any rate, in early December, the stock pulled way back from around $80 down to around $45. And since then, the stock's inched back up, and it's been increasing somewhat steadily since then to around the $62 level where it is today. What happened back in early December was that OSI unfortunately received a cancellation on a contract from the TSA, the people that do security checks at the airport. They're part of the Homeland Security Division. And what happened was that OSI had installed a new electronic component that wasn't previously approved, and they forgot to disclose that during the review process. So unfortunately, they lost a $60 million contract, and from what we could tell, that was just an extreme overreaction. They have, their businesses are spread across 3 different divisions, and spread around the world as well. So the matter on whether they will, continue to be banned from any TSA contracts is still up in the air. But most analysts tend to feel that it's something to watch, but not necessarily anything to be overly concerned about. So the stock did extreme hard pullback early December, and since then it's steadily increased from that $45 level up to around $62 where it is right now. On to the next slide. The financial statement quality of OSI is actually very good. They have only $68 million in debt due over the next 5 years, and a company that has annual revenues of $800+ million a year. That's definitely a very manageable number. Additionally, the sales per share over the last 5 years have averaged a 4% increase. And let's see, and the operating margins are, they've increased quite a bit from the 2010 level, where they were around 10%, and in 2013 they've got up to 13%, and for this year they're expected to be around 14%. So the operating margins trend is improving, which is good to see. And the price pattern trend, with most last 2 months, it's been increasing. So, there was an overreaction, we think, to the TSA contract cancellation. But it seems that most people seem to think this is still a very good company with a significant upside. So overall, we still see the overall market. We're somewhat bearish about the market right now, and we're still continuing to see overvalued companies, in our mind, reach new highs. So we certainly expect to see a pullback sometime soon. You can't say exactly when, but companies are reaching new valuations, new high levels of valuations, and they're continuing to go up. So when the pullback will occur, we don't know. But we do feel that OSI is an undervalued company, and we think this is something to take a close look at. Now, yesterday's recent closing price was $62.24, and the 12-month price target we have is $87.87. So this gives the company a 12-month upside potential of 41.2%. So the recent pullback, we think, is an opportunity. They seem to have a pretty sound business model. Their operating margins are improving, The financial statement quality is very good. So there are a lot of good things to see here. So OSI Systems, we think this is the best value stock to buy right now, that's for sure. And on to our last slide. If you haven't already, please go to our website and sign up for our Saturday morning newsletter. And you can get that by going to www.gmcstockpicks.com, and you can be among the first to hear about these kinds of stock investment opportunities, as well as just other helpful information about the stock market in general. This pick, as well as others, are based on our own self-developed proprietary algorithms, where we scan well over 3,500 stocks every week, and we rank them based on appreciation potential. So we rank those with the ones we see as having the most appreciation the most potential to go up, as well as those with the greatest potential to go down. So we're new on the block. We intend to show everyone just how good we are. Go sign up, share the information about our website with your friends and family, and we hope you've found this helpful, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.